Okay. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. This is a confession. Yes, it's a confession. I just woke up. It just got to my mind. I need to film this. I just put a t-shirt, sitting on my Zafu, my bedroom, minimalism to its, to its real essence. I want to explain why I created this channel, why this channel evolved a certain way, why I've been silent for so long, and what I've been doing in the meantime. Because the fact that I haven't published so many videos doesn't mean that I stopped living altogether. And that's really important. Okay, when I started this channel, it was more or less the pandemic time. It was a bad time for everyone. And I found out that if I was using my Italian Facebook page and I just came out with some live videos, I was entertaining people. I was doing what I like the most. I shared content. I was talking about this city. When I moved to New York 7 years ago, I moved to New York because I wanted to start a new life. I no longer wanted to be an attorney in Italy. I wanted to start a new life. And the first thing I knew is that I love this city. And people always told me that I'm a good storyteller. So how can I make a living out of it? I love this city. I'm a good storyteller. I'm going to be a tour guide. I'm going to show this city. I'm going to show this city to everyone who wants to see it. And the point is that for me, this city is not the city everybody wants to see. So, I want to give it a special twist. I want to teach people how to look at things a certain way rather than don't look at the Empire State Building. Don't take too many pictures at the Empire State Building. Hear this. It was built in 410 days, okay? Only 6 people died during the building of this magnificent piece of Art Deco, okay? It's got, 103 floors, 1,872 steps to get to the top, 6,514 windows. Maybe you may think, why are you telling me? Well, that's my way of sharing it, to make you a part of it. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to start a video channel. I'm going to tell people about this. I'm going to talk and show them things, blah, 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 blah. And then the beast came out. The thing that's always been here inside of me. There's only one way to do things, the perfect way. What does doing the thing the perfect way mean? You know what? I don't know. And it's such a stupid concept. Perfection. Perfection is stupid. What is perfect for me right now may feel less than adequate in 5 days, in 1 year. Anyway, it is a path to self-destruction. Strive for perfection. Give the best of yourself. Yes, do it. But strive for perfection. For instance, the display just got dark, so I need to do this to be able to see me again. Okay, so striving for perfection. So I had what was my first camera? It was not the GoPro, it was its direct competitor, the Insta360. I studied with the Insta360s and I loved the idea of the Insta360 360 degrees, holding on a stick. I don't need to speak. I just need to show things. Yes, that works. And I love it. And I upload it. It's a mess to upload a 360 degree video on YouTube. It's a mess to make it into a 360. It doesn't matter. I just learned how to do it, and wow, I loved it. And say, everybody's gonna love it. This is gonna be successful and everything, and no one saw it. I mean, let's face it, on average, not too many people watch a YouTube video. Even if a YouTube video ends up having 40 million views, there's almost 8 billion people in the world. It's just a drop, if not in the sea, let's say a drop in a pond. So, you see how everything is relative. But no, striving for perfection, great content, immaculately and impeccably delivered. Okay, so at a certain point, what happens? It happens that Insta360 is a fantastic camera. I think it's better than GoPro because I had GoPro as well. But the audio, by the time, 2020, it was pure crap. I have a video. I have a video, almost 9,000 visits, why you cannot climb the torch of the Statue of Liberty. And every time I watch it, not many times recently, I mean, the audio is horrible. And then I check average viewing time, 1.5 minutes. But it's too much because the audio sucks, which is a shame because the content is very interesting. I am explaining why people cannot climb the torch of the Statue of Liberty. I tell the story of the Black Tom incident, how to actually reach the torch of the Statue of Liberty, blah, 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 blah. Almost 9,000 people, but probably not too many people watched the very video until the end. And okay, so I need something better. And okay, well, they say GoPro is a better audio. Yeah, it's a better audio, but the video is not as great. Can I get a microphone or something as an external source? Yes, Rode Wireless. My God, it's fantastic. Okay, so buy Rode Wireless and money comes in, money goes out, and no money comes in from the channel. Okay, who cares? Everybody starts a YouTube channel for two things: to share the passion or to make money. Hopefully, the two parts, coincide. But anyway, doesn't really matter. This is more or less a stream of consciousness, and I hope you're still there, by the way. Okay, so can I do it better? Yes, Rode Wireless is better. Then I come out with an interesting video, Greenwich Village, which, by the way, I filmed with Rode Wireless, but still connected to Insta360, so the audio still is bad because no matter how great you can record it for your microphone, if you connect the microphone to a audio faulty camera, the audio is gonna be faulty. So unless you record it on a separate track and then you mix it together, but then it takes forever to come out with a video. I mean, for a 10 minutes video, it may take 20 hours because perfection is the only thing that matters. Perfection is a trap. Let me tell you, perfection is a trap. And spontaneity is better. No, think about it. What it really matters, what it really counts, is to be able to communicate. And think about this word, communicating. Communicate does not mean to talk. Do you know that only 7% of communication, okay, it went blank again. 7% of communication is verbal, which means that 93% of communication is either paraverbal or non-verbal, okay? So people talk. No, I need something else. I need something visual, so I need to edit. I need to turn my videos into some sort of what used to be a music video or a short clip, a short movie. Okay, that's great. And then all of a sudden the Insta360 is not up to the task because perfect focus and everything. Yeah, but that's the problem. Perfect focus. Everything is in focus. But if you want to fix your attention on something, maybe the something on which you want to fix your attention should be more in focus than something else. And this is when it comes out. Photography. Okay, I already had a camera which I hadn't used in a long time. I take the camera. It was a Canon EOS 80D. Very, very good camera. Okay, I bought it with two lenses, 18 to 55 and 75 to 300. So, you know, some sort of a mid-range wide lens which was suitable for everything, and 75 to 300 is a zoom lens, you know, to photograph distant things, making them look closer to you. And I start doing that. I do it automatically. I don't understand much about, you know, all the settings, aperture, shutter speed, ISO, whatever. Okay. Then all of a sudden, I start to film less and less videos. I am somehow discouraged by a couple of things. All the efforts I put in these videos, in my mind, and how scarcely I have in return. And that's my problem, because I set up an expectation. I was thinking that sharing this would have enlarged my audience so much that people would have really been looking forward to watching my videos, that my videos were the highlight of their days. Just like during the pandemic, when I started giving those videos, I remember people were commenting. I was doing live videos. Okay, that is great. That's the best part of my day. You know why? Because I was doing these videos in Italian, because I was born in Italy, and I was in New York. They were in Italy. They were in lockdown. They were dreaming about New York. I was taking them directly there to their dreams. Although, you know, I was seated facing a camera and ranting, coming up with this stream of consciousness, I was sharing something with them. This is the meaning of communicating. It is sharing things. To communicate, I think the etymology from communicating, comes from a Latin word, which is put things in common, which is sharing. So communication is sharing. If you shoot a video and no one watches it, you're not communicating. I mean, your communication, it sucks. It means that you're not sharing that much. People are not picking it up. So communication is just as good as people evaluate it. I mean, my communication for this video is just as good as the number of people who watch it. If only 2 people watch it, it means that I did it. Let's suppose that I'm doing this video to reach a wide audience, which, by the way, I'm not. I'm mostly doing it for myself. I feel that somehow I need an explanation to you. I feel that on a certain level I have betrayed many of you. I guess in a few seconds it's gonna be dark again, so we'll have to pinch it again. I think it does it every 5 minutes. Okay, so it feels like you know, people started to watch this channel because they wanted to learn things about New York. They wanted to see New York and everything, and then and then all of a sudden I fell victim of my obsession for perfection. Okay, I said photography. Okay, but not only photography. Insta360 does not give what people call the depth of field. Everything is in focus. If I want me to be in focus and the background to be blurred, I need a camera. And I bought myself a freaking professional camera. Black Magic Pocket Cinema Camera Pro 6K. Wow, It took me 2 months to figure out how to start using it properly. So many options. Okay. Full HD, 4K, Ultra 4K, which is not this side. This is UHD. It's not 4K. Okay, 4K is 4096 by 2160. This is 3840 by 2160. Okay, doesn't really matter. It's not. It's all technicalities. Okay, but I have so many options. My creativity can be unleashed. Oh boy, this is gonna be fantastic. Yes, the camera is outstanding, but it doesn't have freaking stabilization. The Insta360 has it. Is an action camera. It must stabilize the image. The Blackmagic is a professional camera. It is meant to sit on a tripod or to be used with some specific things, just like a gimbal or a professional cameraman, just to be dressed in that, weird way and everything. I want to do all of this alone. I want to set my camera. I want to set the perfect exposition. I want to sit in front of the camera and I want to be able to open my mouth and talk without a script. Oh, it doesn't take that much. I'm a tour guide, yes. But when you're a tour guide, you're talking to people and you can tell how people are reacting, so you can adjust it all the way through. When you're facing the eye of a camera, the feedback is horrendous. It doesn't change. It's not saying, I like it, or, oh my God, really? No. You must know exactly what you need to do and do it, no matter what. You don't like it, you do it again. You don't like it, you do it again. You like it, it's good. Somehow you stutter, okay, you cut it. But then people say, it goes on fragments. Do you understand this obsession for perfection, where it leads? It leads to self-destruction. I wake up someday thinking, oh boy, I had such potential for such a channel and I threw it out because now I freeze. Now I freeze in front of the camera. My day job is to be a tour guide. I talk to people. I show things to people. I share feelings. I tell story. I make people step into that story and I freeze in front of a camera. That doesn't make any sense. Or actually, it does. Because you've fallen victim of your own obsession. Perfection. Okay, so why am I saying this video could end my YouTube channel? Because you may not give a crap or give a damn about this, and you know what, you would be right. But I want to tell you something else. I froze doing videos, and that's when I discovered photography. That's when I really discovered photography. May 2021. You see me when I come home after my tours using my camera and taking pictures. I have a very good friend who's a photography professor, and he's teaching me the difference between automatic mode, aperture priority, manual. Everybody wants to do manual. He told me, forget about it. Just begin to understand what the aperture and the shutter speed are. Then you will learn to use the ISO as well, but aperture and shutter speed and manual gives you total control. Yes, but when you're studying, do you really want total control of things? Do you really want total control of something you cannot master yet? So he said, go on aperture priority. What does it mean? It means that you decide the aperture of your lens, and the camera is taking care of all the rest. Of course, you can still adjust it, but start with that, which is good because I only have to think about one thing, and then I have to choose what to shoot. I mean, it's so much taken off my back. That is good. I'm beginning. And then what it happens is that I see something and I take a picture. I see something and I take a picture. And the main subject is always in the middle. And then I keep reading about how to take great videos, how to take great pictures. And it comes out that if you are in the middle, that's not the best thing. The whole picture is going to be boring. There is a reason why there is a grid in your camera, in your video camera, in your mobile phone. It's to apply what is known as the rule of thirds, meaning that rather than standing here, if I actually stand here, oh my God, my Isaf, okay? It's a different perspective. It's a different perspective, and you see more of this. There is depth. There is, more. It's more dynamic. But let me go here. If we really have to apply the rule of thirds, I'd rather be here. Okay. Throughout the video, I try to move in order to make this very part at the intersection of two lines for these rules of thirds. That says a lot about my obsession for perfection. And I started taking pictures, and it took me a little while. I started saying, I want to have fun. Boy, did I have fun, so much fun, that I sold my Insta360. I started using my Blackmagic more. And then all of a sudden, I find out that I'm not using my video camera, because the Blackmagic is only a video camera. I'm only using my camera. And it comes out that my camera is a cropped sensor, meaning rather than being the entire screen, that's the basis for pictures, it's a much smaller one. There are pros and cons on this, and this is not the right place to say all of this. But all of a sudden I think maybe a full frame would do better. Then I got a full frame and I realized, oh boy, what am I doing? In the meantime, I had bought an 85mm lens, which to this day still remains my favorite lens. Okay, my 85mm lens on my cropped sensor camera looked like an 125 because the sensor is smaller, the lens is bigger, so the effect is that things look closer. When I put it on my full frame lens, I said, oh, it's too far away. Oh boy, this sucks. So it takes a little bit to get accustomed to that. And then I learn how to, put things in a nice composition if I ever learned it. And I carry on and I have fun. What is the great thing about photography that I do not find in videos? It just lasts 1 second. I see, bang! The moment is frozen in time. I say, yeah, but you can do a lot of things with videos. Yes and no. A video forces the ones who see it to focus your attention on what you decide is the subject of attention. Well, you may say, well, it's the same thing for a picture. Yes, it is. But it just lasts a fraction of a second. If you like it, you keep watching that picture, and little by little, you get lost inside that picture. Let's say what I really like to do these days is candid pictures. In the United States, we are lucky. If you are in a public space, you can take pictures of people. It's perfectly legal. And for me, there is nothing better than taking pictures of people who don't know they are photographed. Of course, I never, ever take pictures of children. No. I never take pictures of people in embarrassing situations. I take candid pictures of people walking down the street, sipping a coffee, lost in their thoughts. And there is so much to be seen in that. It feels that right now my eye is beginning to be trained to catch the moment. I like to take pictures using the viewfinder. I put the camera on my eyes. I see a lot of people doing this, and I can't really understand how that could be possible. For me, photography is my eye being isolated from the rest of the world and therefore being free to freeze those moments. So I take a picture. I will start to show you some of this as I'm talking. I will do it when I'm editing the video. Okay, there will be a few pictures. I have a FLICKR channel, FLICKR profile. If you wanna access it, it is right here in the comments. That will make my day. That will really make my day. And I hope that after sharing all of this with you, that will finally unblock me and make me take videos again, because I want to free myself from this obsession for perfection. And talking about it, there is a picture. Here it is. This picture is taken at the Worldwide Plaza on 8th Avenue and 50th Street. It was a moment when I was beginning that maybe, given the development I had reached in photography, maybe aperture priority was not always the best thing, so I wanted to start manual, which again kicks inside myself this obsession for perfection. Yes, but with manual you need to be perfect, otherwise you suck, and aperture priority maybe may not be exactly what you want to reach, but it's enough, then you can work in post-production, blah blah blah. Can you imagine all these gremlins inside my head going to and fro and keep kicking my brain that way? And all of a sudden she's right there. She's sitting on a bench, cross-legged. Her eyes are closed. She's listening to something. Her eyes are closed and she's perfectly relaxed. I've been struggling all day to find a nice picture, something that could really say, wow, this is the highlight of my day. And I don't think I have found it yet. I'm working with manual. I'm not happy with what I'm finding in manual. In the meantime, I just acquired a mirrorless, which is great for something. It's not great for something else. My 5DSR, which is a fantastic DSLR camera, is still there, but I want to better use the mirrorless, which has a better, tolerance with noise, blah, 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 blah. I see her and I take a picture, and then I notice that the settings are awful. It's too open. There is too much light. This picture is gonna be burned. Damn! I take a look at it on the screen. Oh, God. Okay, let's take another one. She's not there anymore. She left. So I come home. I open my picture editing software, which by the way is DxO Photolab, which perfectly fits my needs. I wouldn't say it's the best, it perfectly fits. It perfectly fits my needs. It is what I really need. Photolab 7. Now that I have a number 8, I was thinking about, shall I buy the 8? No! You're using the 7 so well. Stop going for this obsession for perfection. A new release, it means that the old one is not so great, so my pictures cannot be perfect. Will you shut up? Will you shut up once and for all? Okay? And then I work. I just suppress the highlights, the midtones, and the result, once again, stood before your very eyes. You want to see it again? Here it is. And I love it. I love it because I look at that picture and I start to think, what is she listening to? Is it music? Is it an audiobook? Is she actually listening to anything at all? Is it white noise, something to relax her? Why is she dressed like that with this nice pants, which look like, makes me think of France in the 1960s. A nice shirt. What kind of working environment is she working in? She's having her eyes closed. Is it her lunch break? Did she step out just to cool it down? Has her day just come to an end? Is she going home or something? There is a picture. It's a picture taken in, I can't remember, I think the shutter speed was 1/400th of a second. You know what 1/400th of a second is? I freeze that time, and then I look at this picture, I check all of its details. I think that in the very end I did a good job in post-production and everything, and I froze time, and I made that instant an infinite one, because I can get back to that picture as many times as I want. I can check a lot of things, and I can get lost in that picture. I can come out with a story. I can come out with a sort of ideas. Even, what's her name? How old is she? And blah, 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 blah. All of a sudden, somehow, I turned a fraction of a second, 1/400th of a second, into eternity. She probably doesn't even know, because her eyes were closed. I love doing this. I love doing that. I don't know why, but whenever I have time, I take my camera and I go out taking pictures. I would love to start again with my wish to take videos. I should start. Where is it? Where is it? It should be around here. Yep, there it is. This is the card for videos. Because now I sold my Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro, and I bought this mirrorless Canon R5, which can also film in 8K. Again, the obsession for perfection. 8K, so much. Hey, 4K is more than enough. Give it a break. Okay? I wish that I could put that card inside and sometimes start filming. I haven't started filming yet. I've been having this camera for 8 months and I haven't even tested it for videos. That tells you how much the obsession for perfection, for delivering the perfect moment, has killed me video-wise, has killed my creativity, has killed my will to share content with you. And let me tell you, it is a shame. It is stupid. You won't kill me because sometimes I failed to deliver. Maybe you don't like it. That's all right. There will be less views. But, spending endless time to deliver the perfect video and then coming back 5 months later and say, you could have done better. You could have said this in a different way. The speed of your voice is not enough. Your accent was awful those days. That's the reason. That's the reason why I stopped doing videos. That's the reason why I focused mostly on shorts, which are quick. I don't figure out in that because I froze in front of the camera, so I hit myself behind the camera. I remember in 2021 on a Statue of Liberty tour, I had only 2 people, a dad and his daughter. And it turned out that this guy is a great photographer in the Miami area. And he told me that my strength lies in my storytelling. And I thought, yeah, okay, but I want to deliver great content. And then I came out with a video, you can look at it, it's the Rhapsody of New York City. Showed it to him and said, wow, this is fantastic, I chose the music. And I said, it sucks. I don't like it at all. I mean, your strength is in storytelling. Now you put yourself into the shoes of a movie director, which you're not, and there's a lot of stills which do not make sense, and it just comes out with the stills. And when I watch those stills, I don't even think whether he's right or not. I say, he's right, he's overexposed. No, he's not right because it's overexposed. He's right because I simply did something that's not myself. With photography, it is different. I've taken about 40,000 photographies in, probably even 55,000. An average 10 to 14,000 a year. Started in 2021, so it's quite a lot. And my eye is being trained. My eye is being trained. Sometimes I take pictures, then I watch them again and say, whoo, how the hell did I take this? I don't even remember. Yes, that's it. That's it. That's it. How do they call them? Unconscious mastery or unconscious competence. I can't remember. Is that when you do something that you don't even realize and you do it well, just like when you're driving your car, you know how to change gears if you drive a manual, and you drive your car when you're talking, that's your competence. It's so much under your skin that you can do something else. So that I take pictures so quickly. Sometimes I'll worry about the setting. I switch between aperture priority and manual and everything else, and it works. Okay, and yes, that's what I'm mostly doing recently. Again, this is my FLICKR channel. You're more than welcome to take a look at it and let me know what you think. And I really hope, I would love to say so many more things, but it's almost 40 minutes, probably. I actually wonder if there's anyone who had the patience or the curiosity to go to this video, to watch this video to its entirety. But you know what? I really needed to shoot this video. I really needed to share this with you. This morning I woke up with this awareness that, okay, my obsession for perfection has killed me, and it didn't make a better person out of me. No, it made me a resentful person, someone who's always angry, who loves to push himself to its very end because otherwise it's not worth it. No, it's worth it. It's worth it. Living is worth it. Even deciding not to do anything for one day, for instance, is worth it. It's fine. There's a reason why you want to do that. So I really hope that I will start to shoot videos again. I really hope that I will free myself from the burden of being impeccable or outstanding at any cost. I really hope that I will have fun in doing that, because if I have fun in doing that, you will like it. I know that. If I have fun in doing that, you will like it. You will like it. If it's sincerely fun for me, if I sincerely want to share some content, you will like it. I sincerely wanted to share this with you. And I thank you very much for all these years, for following me, for showing appreciation, for even, telling me, no, I don't like it. No, this is not true. No, this is a clickbait, blah, 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 blah. I promise that if somebody tells me that some title is a clickbait, or I didn't do it, or I do it on purpose while it's not true, I won't get angry. Okay? I'll do my best not to get angry. Okay? So that my next video will not be a video in response to somebody who made me angry. It will be a video of something I want to do. In the meantime, go and take a look at my pictures and let me know if, for instance, you would love a video of my pictures assembled together and, with some music or everything. And if you like, I would love to share my love for photography with you. I wouldn't say tutorials, but tell you what is my concept between, my picture taking and why I do it, and yes, how I do it. Okay? Can you hear it? Thank you. Thank you so very much. From the Upper West Side of New York, in the early morning of December 12th, 2024. Thank you so very much, everyone. Happy holidays and a Happy New Year. May you all have a fantastic 2025. How long do I have to keep this pose just to stop it and think that, okay, let's do it again?